This is how it ended for the Orlando Magic against the Los Angeles Lakers last night. But their stock is rising, and they're one of the good young teams to watch this year, destined to make the playoffs and possibly make some noise while they're there. Now, I'm posting this as a blueprint of what not to do if you're a young up-and-coming team trying to turn those close losses from last year into wins this year. The Magic played amazing last night. Definitely should have won this game, but situational awareness by two of their key guys cost them this game. Now, I see this with young college and pro teams all the time. Number one rule is you must protect your lead. This was a pivotal point in the game. The Magic were up by 4, making stops, building momentum, and Franz Wagner was not shooting particularly well. This is not a moment for you to start YOLO shooting. It is not a get right moment. It's a stick your foot in their next moment, so you keep with the formula that got you there or the guy that got you there. So Franz Wagner ends up taking a Steph Curry 3 and misses. Mind you, there's 3 3-point shooters on the floor at the moment, one of which being Gary Harris, who was 5 for 5 for threes at that point. Franz has a second chance, can't finish, gets blocked on the dribble drive, so imagine have a third chance. This time they commit a turnover. And Franz is in a precarious position because look who has the ball, LeBron James. Now Franz is put in a precarious position and reaches for the ball, commits a foul. Didn't look like anything out of the ordinary. But this leads to the second rule. Know who you're playing. Basically know what you're up against. They're playing LeBron and they're playing the Lakers, so they know they're not going to get deference. So they call this a clear path foul, 2 shots and the ball. All the close ticky-tacky calls are going to go against them, so you have to be smart. LeBron makes both free throws, so now it's 78-80. So remember, the Lakers get the ball side out after the free throws. Dribble drive. AD cleans up the boards. Now it's 80-80. So one bad YOLO shot from Franz Wagner snowballed into a tie game of which could have been a 7-point lead if they took the time to get a good shot. Speaking of good shots, they went back to Cole Anthony once they went down, got smart again, and he hit a beautiful rainbow 3. The Magic get another stop. They're up by 2. Now they're passing the ball. They're doing their thing. Look who they're getting the balls to in the perimeter. Now they're getting it to the guards. Back to Gary Harris again. He does what he does. He hits a 3-pointer. Gary Harris, a guard. Again, don't wait to get down to get smart. Play smart the whole time. Up 5, Cole Anthony gets a steal. Unfortunately, he resorted right back to YOLO tendencies. Takes a quick shot and misses. And amazingly, he comes right back with another steal. Is he going to do something different? Is he going to use his teammates? Pause. Listen, I know nowadays everybody wants to be Showtime Lakers. And no matter how many seconds are on the shot clock, they want to get it to the rim as fast as possible or hit a 3 as fast as possible. Listen, sometimes taking the air out of the ball is your best friend. There is an art to standing there with the ball on your hip that I think has been lost to this generation of hoopers. Mind you, you're up by 5. These people want the ball back desperately. If you're sitting there just holding the ball, that's getting them anxious. And that's giving opportunity for your guys to move around and get open. Especially late in the game when you have an opportunity to put your foot on their necks. Hold the ball, wait till you get a good shot, and then bust them. Because the benefit is you get time run off the clock and you get a good shot. And hey, you never know, you might get an offensive rebound. Cole takes neither of these options, so there's no time run off the clock. AD's coming down the court with a good shot. Boom, hits it like all-stars do, you know what I'm saying? So instead of being up possibly 9, they're now only up by 3 points. And now momentum starts to swing, and now they're in a dogfight. But my man Markelle Fultz, he should have had the ball in his hands the whole time down the stretch because he was so shifty and crafty. He kept them boys in this game, man. He played beautifully. Look at this play right here. Why didn't they keep going to that? That was beautiful. Magic up by 5 again, so you already know what's about to happen. It's Franz Wagner time. YOLO, baby. Scheiße, I missed. Of course he missed because that's the script. Because what happens on the other end of the court? Boom, Lakers hit a 3-pointer. And Franz Wagner was not done. I don't know why he took this as a personal mission to get his game right while they're in the thick of trying to win this game. But he was just taking bad shot after bad shot. He didn't pass it to any of his team. It was weird because they had Paolo running point a lot this game when they really should have just had Markelle the whole game. And that's one thing about the Magic. They have a lot of depth, but they don't really have a go-to guy. They don't know who they want to give the ball to at the end of sequences. And I think Markelle should be that guy running point every time. My man kept him in the game. And again, Paolo, who was a center, is shooting 3-pointers, yellowing. Which brings me to rule 5 for young teams that are trying to elevate. Your stars cannot be lazy. I'm not calling Paolo Banchero lazy, but taking that 3-pointer right there was lazy. Not boxing out on the previous play was lazy, and it's going to bite him in the butt later on down. Markel isn't lazy. He's the gravy. He puts the team up 4 points and bails out Banchero in the process. All right, so the Lakers score on their end. Watch this play, though. That ball was out on D-Lo, but they said it was out on the Magic. Rule 6, coaches have to defend their players aggressively. If you're the underdog team, they're going to push you over until you push back. I like to see Coach Mose get in there and either throw a challenge flag or do something. You cannot get pushed around. So it's Lakers ball. He got that look in his eye. You already know the script. He wants that lead, baby. Of course it's going in. The Magic did not go away. I think this puts the Lakers up by 1. And they go back to being smart again. They give it to a guard on the perimeter. And here we go. Suggs, squat up. Right back at you. Back up by 2, I believe. Bro, Suggs headband so big, it look like an ace bandage, man. It's time to let that hair go, bro. Get that one guard. And this should be a rule 7, but this is legit for all teams. Guard the 3-point line. All teams want to do is shoot threes now. You have to guard the 3-point line, especially down the stretch. And then Paolo, he makes a good move, but what are you doing? You got to finish, my boy. You got to finish. I'm glad he didn't shoot the 3 that time, but you have to finish. And then, of course, YOLO. He goes right back to being lazy, shooting the 3-pointer. I understand he's open, but he's open for a reason. All right, so it's 104-103 Lakers. Magic trying to win the game, and Suggs has no plan going into the hole. He had Wendell Carter Jr. to the right, didn't dish it off. They just came out of the timeout. No sure plan, nada. Folks should have had the ball. They should have ran the time off the clock and got a good shot. So last rule, the ball must be in the hand of your playmakers at the end of games, and you must have a plan of action. They got it into the hand of a playmaker. I'm not mad at Suggs, but there was no plan of action. He just went in there trying to get a foul. If he dishes over to Wendell, game over. And Paolo makes me mad because he actually went in to box out and then backed out. I don't know what that was all about. Lazy. Overall, the Magic are a great, young, up-and-coming team who made some correctable mistakes, but it cost them this game.